A fast pace, relying on tips, dealing with complaining customers, these are all things you might think about when it comes to working in a restaurant.
That can all cause a lot of stress and take a toll on one's mental health, but many food service workers don't have the income or the insurance to cover counseling or other mental health support.
That's where a new program just launched in Maine comes in. News Center Maine's Sam Olson joins us live in Portland's Old Port with a look at what the program is offering. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Brian and Sam. The restaurant business brings big business to Maine, especially in areas that rely on tourist dollars. Now, workers who are in those positions of running the restaurant say the stress that comes with their jobs can be overwhelming. Now, there's a new program in Maine to help food industry workers have access to free mental health sessions that otherwise they might not have been able to afford.
Perfect. I love that drink.
Deja Driscoll Smith is a server at $3 Dewey's. She says the job comes with long and sometimes stressful shifts.
It doesn't really stop once it gets going.
She says a close look at her paycheck brings even more stress.
Just because maybe a check was big this week, but serving's one of those things, like just because a check's $1,000 this week, it could be $200 the next, just like that.
Driscoll Smith says for many food service workers, finding the money for mental health care just isn't an option.
A lot of the people also at this level don't have health insurance and they can't really afford the basic living.
Now, those workers have a new opportunity to get mental health support for free. A Texas-based nonprofit, Southern Smoke, expanded its Behind You program to Maine just a couple weeks ago. In order to qualify for the program, applicants need to be working at least 30 hours per week. They also have to have at least 6 months of experience in the industry.
When you're living shift to shift, not even paycheck to paycheck, there isn't a lot of extra room. So paying for a session, let alone 20 sessions.
Southern Smoke's Chief Mission Officer, Katarina Bill, says the goal is to serve about 15 people in Maine this year. Each client will get 20 free counseling sessions. She says if it's a success, the nonprofit hopes to expand the program next year to serve 60 workers. Katarina Bill says the program offers online telehealth sessions to help workers work around their long schedules and give them more availability. She says the foundation is partnering with the University of Maine's clinical graduate students to help offer the program. Brian, Sam.
Sam Olson live for us in Portland's Old Port tonight. Thank you.